Hi guys, I welcome you all to today's event. It's mainly focused on answering all your queries regarding what the club is, what we do, and how your interview process will go on. So I'll just take up the questions that you all have given us in the forms that you have filled, and I'll start answering them one by one. So the first question that we have is what type of activities are conducted in the DSC club? So we have a wide range of activities from hackathons to talks, events, and hands-on workshops. In fact, we are planning a series of hands-on workshops where y'all can take home a project which is made in a really short time. So such kind of workshops really help to improve your skills, and that's what we do. We conduct all those workshops, talks, and events for y'all. So that's about what happens. And we also have talks from industry specialists who are really great at what they do. And I'm sure listening to them will help you all to improve your skill set. So that's also coming up. And our events are very flexible, and we'd love to take in your suggestions. If you all have any sort of tech domain or any skill set that you all want to know, please feel free to put it on the groups, and we'll make sure to hold an event as soon as possible, and I'm sure that'll help you all in the near future. So that was the first question. The second question that we have is what type of tasks will be given to you all after you join the club as junior developers? So the main reason or the main benefit of you all joining the club, according to me, is the collaborative learning environment that we have here at DSC. So if you pick up a new skill, you'll find people who are in the same experience level as you are in, and also people just like our core members who are highly experienced and have done quite many projects on the same thing. So y'all can collaborate with all your friends in the club and make some really cool projects. And I'm sure all the core members are free to answer your doubts at any point of the day. So just put them on the groups, and you're sure to receive a response very soon. So I think the collaborative learning environment is what helps us here at DSC improve everyone's skill set as a team. And the mentors are always there to solve any of the queries that you have. And also, this is not just another college club. It is DSC Google Developer Student Club is present all over the world in all the universities possible. So since it is critically acclaimed, I feel that it can be a very important and something that you can show in your resume or whatever. So having a spot in the DSC club can surely help you boost your skill set and whatever. So I think it'll be a great opportunity to learn and grow together. And we really hope that you all fill up the forms to join us for the interviews, and we'll learn and grow together as a team. So that was about what kind of tasks y'all will be doing. And also we have, as I informed before, workshops and hackathons and all. So y'all will actively take part in that. And we as mentors have also planned on dividing y'all into groups maybe in the future, and helping y'all do a few mini projects that can also add on to your experience. So all of that is coming, so stay tuned for that. The next question that we have is there any previous experience that is necessary for joining the club? So we do understand that we have people of all different experience levels in this meeting or in the club as a whole. And we don't mind that. So it is not necessary for you to be a complete pro in anything, but the effort is what counts, right? So the next question, which is what is the interview experience going to be like, is quite related to this. So I don't think that y'all should worry too much about the interviews, but don't sleep on it also. So in the interviews, it's going to be a very chill conversational type of interview where we want to see what efforts y'all will put in, and how y'all can be an asset to the club. Though we all know we're here to learn, improve our skill set and all, but at the same time, we want y'all to be an asset for the club. So during the interviews, if y'all have done any project, you're very welcome to showcase that, and go through the latest technologies around the world, be informed about it, talk to us about them in the interviews, and that's sure to show us the effort or the enthusiasm you have to join us in the team. So just be prepared with that and don't worry too much. It's going to be a very calm, chill process. So I don't think that you all should stress too much about it. And I think the last question is, so what is the main aim of DSE? So by joining DSE, the first thing is that why do you need clubs like DSE in your colleges? Because in the regular classes or college, whatever you learn, according to us, is not enough for the industry that you will join after college. So, what DSC helps you, where we come in, is we help you learn the technologies that you will need once you step out of this bubble that's the college. So, that's where we come in, and we make sure to cover all the latest technologies that are going around. So that is where I feel by you all joining us, you will be well prepared to face the upcoming whatever challenges after college. And another thing is, when you join your after you're done with your college, when you join your workspace, you will be required to learn new skills and be updated with it. So if at the early stage you start learning new technologies, it becomes easier to continue the learning process. As in, if you already know a language, it becomes easier to pick up another language rather than starting from the scratch. So that's where I feel that we put in a learning seed in y'all, which can help y'all learn and makes it easier when y'all step out of college. So that's where I feel DSC helps. So that's all was with the major questions that we received. If there are any other questions, feel free to put it in the chat box, and we're all here to answer them. And now we have a small event, so I think that Taksh can take over and explain what it is. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks. So I guess you have understood some common FAQs which we found in a WhatsApp group and as well as in your form, in your Google form. So if someone haven't filled the form, so wait, I will drop down a link in a chat box. Wait a minute. By the way, if you have any doubts, so please ask, unmute your mic and please ask. Oh. Basically, you triple IT students have another DSC club. It is your DSC club, DSC triple IT Surat. So I guess it will be fine if you will be a junior developer of DSC triple IT Surat. Is it fine? Oh yeah, just wait, just wait. I will paste link in a chat box. Yeah, so here it is. And make sure you will fill before 23rd July, 12 p.m. So, any doubts from you guys?
Sir,
Yeah, yeah. Please ask.
yes, sir. Sir, I have one question, sir.
Yeah, yeah.
Sir, for the interview of that club, is it important to have well known about programming and languages?
Yeah, basically, we don't expect you to be a pro or something, but a little bit about some function, sorry, little bit about some language concepts, which will be taught in, which have been taught in a C language, like FCP course. You have taken the course, so you just have some passion to explore your fields, or got some experience, and that is not kind of prerequisites. If you have passion, then you will certainly learn some new skills with us. So we don't have
And
some prerequisite thing.
yeah, and don't worry, guys, it's not going to be like a live coding, or we're not going to ask you any question where you all have to solve it on spot. So it's fine if you all do not have previous experience, but you must show that you all are ready to learn and improve your skill set. So that's all we want.
Okay, ma'am.
Yeah, right.
Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what are the dates for the interview?
Interview dates are this Saturday, Sunday. Yeah, so we will be contact you and give slots, and yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah, for that, like, as in, I'm speaking for myself. I'm going out for, in case I'm not able to be present for interview and I want to come into the club. So, can I give my interview, like after Saturday, Sunday also?
Yeah, actually, like, we will confirm the interview dates and slots with you. So the cases will be personal basis. So, when we message you for the slots, so you can talk us in your messages. So, it will be cool.
Okay. So, like, it's flexible, right? Right?
Uh,
Because,
uh, yeah, matlab in worst case, we will handle it. Okay, cool.
okay. Thank you. Thank you. So, thank you so much.
Yeah, you don't need to, worry about the time zone.
Ping any one of us after this session, we will sort it out.
Okay, so I guess there is no any other doubt. So we have planned some, kind of a funny or learning event. It's a find the bug. Like we will present and give some. We will present some problems. In that, basically, we have write some code, and you have to find a bug. And there is a bug actually. You have to find a bug, and by some editing in the code, you have to solve it. So this is kind of a problem. So are you ready to play this?
Yeah, so the first set of questions that you will get are from C++. It is just a short event. We will be presenting you the questions, and you have to just find the bug in the code. So, is the screen visible?
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Harshit.
So in this question, is the code is visible, right? So here's a input array and output has been given, and this is the function. Pushpan, could you share that link?
Yes, 1 minute.
So we will be sharing a link for the code. You can compile there and run it. You have 2 minutes to solve it, to do it fast. You can unmute yourself or you can write in the chat also what is the bug in the code. So I have run it here. After running the code, the error is this. This is the error that I am getting in the code, and this is the code.
You have to tell why this is happening or what can be the solution to this error.
We have shared the link. You can compile and run the code there too.
Sir, is it answer is a that ANS is an array you can directly return it?
Could you explain it more? I mean, in depth, little bit in depth, what you want to say?
Uh, that in function you declared ANS as an array and
Yeah.
you are returning whole array, which is not possible.
Mhm. You are, I mean, you are in the right direction, but exact reason is not this. Maybe you can explain it around the scope, maybe.
Sir, you
Sir,
have
ideally,
not initialized that array first, and you have means you have not defined the size of the array, and you have given value at zeroth element.
No,
I
no.
think it's a local variable, so after the call of the function, it will be destroyed.
Yeah, that is right. That is right. So actually,
Yeah.
this is a static array, and what happens is there are two memories, right? Static memory and heap memory. So in case of static memory, after the function call has ended, the all the variables and whatever the memory will be destroyed. So the pointer which will we will return will point to a random memory. So that is was a big error in the code. Okay. What is the name, by the way? Who said it?
Vivek, I guess. It was
Yes,
Vivek.
Vivek.
Vivek, do
Nice.
you know the solution for this? What can we do to solve?
We can declare ans as a global variable or mm, static
Okay, we
static
can
ans. Yeah.
So we can pass the address instead of the value.
I think even if you pass the address, I mean, I am passing the address only through I mean, answer is the address of the first element. We can declare it through dynamic array also, and the other solution is also right. We can declare it as a global array also. That is also right.
Or and
So
if someone has used vectors, then vectors can also be applied here. Vectors are dynamic, so you can return vectors in the solution
yeah,
if someone knows your vectors. Or you can search about vectors after the session. It's a very cool thing.
yeah, yeah. I mean, STL is the main cream of C++, so you can figure it out. And then coming on to the next question. Anshu.
Yeah. See, this question is very easy. Means there is an I have declared an variable int over here, and then I have declared variable y, which is x into x, which is x square. So what I am doing is simply I am printing x and y. I am telling that square of x is this y. While running this code, what I am getting is Harshit, can you run it?
Yeah.
Some random value.
Some random value
No,
तो
no.
नहीं लेकिन it's zero. So how can it be possible?
Overflow, I guess.
Yes, because it is greater than
A
10 is to
one
9.
One by one, one by one.
So the value of x is exceeding 32-bit. So that's why we should use long data type here instead of
Okay,
int.
but I have stored x into x in long variable only. You can see that.
But X is not stored in long.
At x itself is exceeding.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yeah,
It does not fit in the
uh,
range.
it's right.
No, no, no.
Means I
X.
am taking int x here and multiplying with int, then it will return an int. You are trying to tell that only, na?
Actually, the x value is 2 power 30, so it is less than 2 power 31 minus 1. So it is in the range of int. It is not out of range of int. That is not the correct answer.
I
The
think long
after
Correct
y is
answer is
multiplying
not
with
sufficient. We should use long y.
okay,
Okay.
okay. I will use long, long. Let us see. This only, na, you were trying to convey?
Mm, I think Harshit,
Right.
the screen is lagged for me or for everyone.
Yes, for
Okay,
everyone.
let me share it again.
Yeah.
And
Also,
also,
someone is telling to use unsigned long long.
yeah,
Okay, we will try that also.
even you can try your own modification. So there is a link. You can run your code in the link. You can copy the question one, sorry, the question two CPP code, and paste it in your system. So you can also do this on your own if you want.
Is the screen visible now?
Yeah.
Yeah, so even if I initialize y with the long, long data type, then also the output is 0.
sir, I think
If
we
Sir,
you
can't store that value in any int, I guess. Int, log, long, int, those we can't store.
sir, sir, we can do typecasting.
right, right, right. That is correct.
Typecasting कैसे करेंगे? Like how we will do it?
Sir, we will write a long integer before the bracket, in the bracket before the action bracket.
Okay. Harshit, do a long long typecasting.
Is fine, right?
Like this.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Okay, try. And don't use that multiplier. No need of that multiplier. Mm, let's see
It
again.
has that
Someone has also
is output
posted a solution in the chat.
Yeah,
is the
Karan Kumar
output is
is
visible,
right.
right?
Yes, yes, yes. So essentially,
That is
what is
answer is
happening here is we are taking an INTx. So that is 2 raised to 30, and we are multiplying it again, means we are squaring it. So uh, in C++, int into int returns an int only. So we have to initially take x as long int. Yeah, someone was speaking. Yeah, I was saying that I can do is taking x as in long int. That could also be one solution, or I can typecast x as long and then use it so that it won't get out of the range. So these are the most common errors that you will be facing while doing some questions on competitive platforms, or even on some even some basic stuff. Also, you will be solving. You will be facing this question, these type of errors. Basically, it's not an error, but it's a conceptual understanding that you need to have. Now, if anybody don't have any doubt, then we can proceed to next question.
yeah, sure. So in the next question, the code is in front of your screen. Here, after running the code, yeah, I am getting segmentation fault after running the code. So what the error possibly could be?
Sir, the I is not defined in the last line, in the 14th line.
I is not.
Defined in the 14th line.
It is
Sir,
defined
we are
now.
trying, but
Int I is
sir,
equal to 15. It is defined
we
above.
are trying to accessing my array of 14, which can't exist because size is 10. So that's why we are getting segmental.
But you can see that here for in for loop there is I which is running from 0 to 10. So after leaving the for loop, the value of I will be 10. Then then when I will be accessing, it will be my array of 9.
But
Sir, in
sir,
for
that
loop we
is
can
not
use any
possible.
variable for instead of I we can use j also if we
सर
have
फॉर लूप
declared
के
it
यहाँ दिख
before.
रहा है ना, int i ग्लोबली जो डिफाइंड है वो माय एरे में तो आई वो 15 ही लेगा ना सर.
हाँ,
Right,
सही
right,
बोल रहे हो.
That is
वही
global.
लाइक
right, right.
फॉर लूप का खुद का एक स्कोप वेरिएबल है जो आई है. इट इज़ इंडिपेंडेंट ऑफ बाहर का आई. तो मतलब अगर मैं यूज़ कर रहा हूँ तो वो वहाँ हो रहा है, और फिर मैं इन फॉर लूप से बाहर निकल गया तो आई एम रेफरिंग जो पुराना वाला आई है, यानी कि 15 जो मैंने इनिशलाइज कर रखा है. सो दैट्स व्हाई दिस इज आल्सो एन एरर. यू कांट एक्सेस आउट ऑफ द रेंज.
There are also some answers in the chat. So, Anshu, can you answer that thing?
Acha, it is because of static, I guess. No, it's not because of static. Harshit, can you remove the static from there?
I don't think that will make any difference. The code will
The error,
give
the
segmentation fault
name
then
of the
also.
error will change, but there will be still error. Tanya and Arya.
Yeah, segmentation fault still.
Still the error is segmentation fault only. You can see that. Yeah. Okay. Got it.
So hope so like there is no confusion कि ये आंसर क्यों नहीं हो सकता and ये आंसर क्यों है. If there is a confusion, so still let we can discuss it.
So guys, moving on, we have some questions on Python.
So how many Python devs are here, by the way? Is there any? Yeah, okay, cool. They are raising their hands.
Okay, so like this is the basic tic-tac-toe game. Uh, I'm starting the game here, like game function. In game function, like I have variable turn counts, which like counts number of turns uh, till now. Uh, then here is a while loop, like it will continuously run till like end of the game. Uh, Paint board function, like let's just check paint board. The board, like I have like 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7 and 8 for individual like space. Yeah, like you don't need to mat till now, like here. There is no bug till here. Like from here, like you will have a bug. Like you can find a bug from now. So like I will take the input, then if it's space, then like I will switch. Like I will change it, and or like already filled, then I'm continue like see the same input. I will check like who won here. So these are like all the horizontal rows and vertical columns, like all the and diagonals. I am checking all those, like if they are the same, then he or like x or 0 1. So yeah, and every turn I'm changing it from like x or 0. So and once the game ends, I am restarted. I'm asking for input, yes or no. Yeah, and accordingly I'm restarting it. So let me show you. Simple. Okay, so it's ton of x. So x1, do you want to play it again or not? Yes. So it's a simple tic tac toes, like so here there is a small bug, like you will have to find the bug. Yeah. I think the link is shared. So link to the code is shared. So you can refer to that. It's not difficult to find bug. It's simple. So don't worry more.
या उसमें Q1 अंडरस्कोर पाइथन करके वो फाइल है लिंक में. अरे वो सेकंड वाले टैब पे बता देना वो.
What? Oh yeah.
राज या हाँ.
Q1.python.
तो
Q1
बेसिकली आप
underscore Python.
आउटपुट पे क्लिक करोगे और इवन रन आउटपुट पे क्लिक करोगे तो हो जाएगा, वो रन हो जाएगा. या वही रिफ्रेश करते हैं.
What?
Yeah, now go to the output and
Yeah.
yeah, now it will be run Python code. So if C code is running on your PC, so do refresh the tab. You can play find a bug. So yeah, code is yours. Find a bug.
Yeah. So the input is like 1 2 3 4 5 6 and 7 8 9. Like mentioned here. Paint board.
Guys, if you have any doubts, you can message us in chat.
Bug is related to the end game. That's the hint. Like if you can't find it.
Hello.
Yes.
Yeah, I want to ask that what are the things are you doing means in this thing means the DSC club started
Yes.
means because the interview date is from 24 na,
Yes. 24.
so means it is started how
समझा नहीं
means
मतलब basic
means
क्वेश्चन क्या
means for first year.
हाँ हाँ
तो भैया वो तो 24 से है ना, 24 से इंटरव्यू है तो मतलब उसके बाद कुछ मतलब
हाँ हाँ आई मतलब प्लीज रिपीट योर क्वेश्चन क्वेश्चन एक बार फिर से रिपीट करो तो
I
प्लीज
think I got his question.
ओके
So, until now, y'all are just members of the club. But once you give your interview, you will be in the role of a junior developer. So, that is like a next step. It's a step up into the club. So, that is the only difference. And initially, when you joined in, we didn't ask you to have any sort of experience or whatever. But now, once you join in the club, you will be given few roles and responsibilities and all as a junior developer. So that's the only difference. Other than that, everything remains the same.
okay, got it.
yeah, and at the end of the year we will make a like core community from yourself, so you can be as a core member in DSC.
Yeah, and I want means I want to ask one thing that in our first year means in CSE means there is a subject web development. Fine. So
Yeah.
on web development they teaches us, but it was something like theory type of thing, not too much practical, and they give only one project. Fine, but the thing is that I can't able to means do web development properly. Means not very sure with that backend thing. Like we use PHP for that means for backend, but and the problem is in front end also, like I faced too much difficulty in CSS means it was so much time consuming, that CSS part. So means, and don't I not able to get any path to how to good in development means like if I want to on that project, if I want that backend, then I learn from YouTube only, means from taking the code but not able to understand the meaning of the things. So means what are the complete path through for this web development to learn web development better?
So basically, if you consider web development, the main problem is the resources are infinite. Means you can have anything you want on the web, but the problem is self experimentation. Like you said, you have problems in CSS. Like particular CSS part is such that if you copy from somewhere, you are not going to understand a single bit of it, because every statement has a precedence order and depends on the another. If you are writing code there, right, in CSS, so it depends on one another. So you have to try to experiment with it. If you try to proceed with another one, like add another value, and if you are problematic with the total number of attributes that you can change, you can always take the help of Google Chrome console. There you can enlist, like if you know basic JavaScript, you can look console.log window,
Yeah,
and you get
yeah.
all the available attributes there. So you have ample time and ample information. Just you need to explore each and every one separately and try to mix them together. Like if you like, there are many options, like there are many libraries like Bootstrap and all that. Like many people say that it saves time, but the problem is you do not understand the concept, like how
Yeah,
they are
yeah,
made. So
Yeah.
I personally say that you try to experiment from the very basic parts, like understanding the flex box, how to design the layout, then stepping up your game, then going to designing, then designing your own part like a small card or something. Then it's just a persistent efforts will get you there. there is not a quick path, but persistent and dedicated efforts is the only answer here.
Yeah, means if I want to ask that, means if I for becoming good in this web development, means I have to do experimental, like you say, if I have to do practice in this, means to make full website, and during the website I would learn the things, or should I make small project, like as you told, with the help of JavaScript I can means make like clocks, I can make means live clock and many other things. Means I have to do small projects or big projects to learn the things.
Until you have grasp on JavaScript, don't go for big projects, because the point till you have grasp on JavaScript is very important, because at that point you can manipulate your CSS and HTML with JavaScript. So half of the work is done by the scripting. So
Yeah,
it is
yeah.
like balance. Means if you do a long project, you should understand each and every step you are doing there. But to get at that point, you need to complete small projects, which are some intricate part of it that you have expertise over, and try to experiment and solve a particular problem through all the ways possible. Because CSS is such thing that you can solve a particular problem by 2 to 3 methods. There is not a single way. Means there is not only a single way. You can solve it by many methods possible. So I think
Yeah.
experimentation is the way to excel in this particular point.
And basically, in web development, first get well versed with HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and can make some basic projects, and then switch to frameworks such as React and Angular. Don't switch to frameworks before getting a good grasp on HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. And in terms of resources, if you are facing difficulties to learn with YouTube, you can get some courses from Udemy. They are free of cost from Udemy, and they were also quite good personally.
Yeah, means
And if you want a
yeah,
road,
yeah, means I did from Udemy, but the thing is that in Udemy they introduce only the basics things, means not in very depth. Like I did JavaScript from Udemy only, then it was means something like, means they teaches the basic like integer thing, this type of things, but in depth means I have to do like practice only.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah, means
If you want to learn
Angela, you code.
CSS and JavaScript, basically, like if I want to recommend you something, like this particular currently Python tic-tac-toe game is in front of you, and if
yes,
you
yes,
try to implement using web technologies,
yes,
basically JavaScript and CSS, it
yeah,
would be difficult. If you implement for only one player, then it would be far more difficult. So you can take the same project but approach it from 2 or 3 ways, so that you can learn more things from the same project and not to run behind content but to depth of it.
yes, 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 yes. So should I do like means every week should I do one project, and at the means to should I target a big project for a month? Means in every week I would do simple projects like for means becoming the good in JavaScript and all those things.
It depends on a grasping power, like
Yeah,
whether you can complete
yeah,
the
because
whole.
because in second semester means I did 3 to 4 projects, means small projects also with HTML, CSS. Means I'm good in means comfortable with HTML and CSS, fine, but CSS is a thing like a lot of thing to remember. Means means till now
You don't
also
have to
means
remember.
yeah, means
You just
till
don't need
now
to remember.
yeah, yes,
If you are
yes,
facing any difficulties, you can just check out on Google. मतलब सब properties को याद नहीं कर सकता है
yes,
in
yes,
web
हाँ
development.
हाँ हाँ, W3 स्कूल से डायरेक्ट मिल जाता है.
हाँ
Yeah,
राइट, मतलब
I
कोई
mean,
कहीं भी कोई अटक जाए कि इसे कैसे करना है, कि सपोज जो है इसको सेंटर कैसे करना है, तो जस्ट गूगल कर लो, कहीं ना कहीं आंसर मिल ही जाएगा डेफिनेटली. और ऐसा भी नहीं है वो गलत बात है या फिर तुम क्या कहते हो चोरी कर रहे हो, कुछ उस टाइप का भी नहीं है. सभी लोग करते ही हैं ऐसा. ठीक है, कुछ ना कुछ भूल ही
the
जाते हैं,
main thing
इतना ज्यादा भी याद नहीं रहता.
yeah, main thing is that you don't copy the code initially, understand it, and then write it in your own words. And अगर तुम्हें मतलब कोर्स के बारे में जानना है, follow only one course and then I mean project कर सकते हो. मतलब don't follow multiple resources. Just follow one particular resource and then you will be fine. It will be fine.
हाँ हाँ हाँ.
So
Now let's move on with the Python question. So all of you must should try the question, right? It is very interesting, and try to find
Anyhow,
in the question.
Hello.
Yes.
हाँ हाँ.
If count equal to 9, we have to end the game.
Yes, that's the answer. Like in the condition of tie, like
Yeah.
when like all the
Yes. When we
boxes are
want to
filled
win.
and it's a tie, like then we have to put a condition like to break the loop. Otherwise, it will continue on running, and we will have to like it will continuously ask that this space is already filled and move to the which place.
Yes.
That's the answer. Yeah, something like this. So
Yeah. So that's another question on Python. In That's a very simple. We have one function append to. तो बेसिकली उसमें कमेंट्स आप पढ़ ही सकते हो वैसे. उसमें ऐसा ही है कि वो append to फंक्शन ऐसा कर रहा है कि हमें मुझे एलिमेंट देना है एंड लिस्ट देना है. तो वो बेसिकली लिस्ट के ऊपर अपेंड कर देगा. एंड अगर मैं लिस्ट नहीं डालता तो वो लिस्ट नहीं बना देगा एंड फिर उस पर अपेंड करेगा. तो काइंड ऑफ एक सिंगल एलिमेंट वाली लिस्ट वो रिटर्न करेगा. सो मतलब बेसिकली जो सेकंड वाला टू इज इक्वल टू ब्रैकेट्स, मतलब बेसिकली लिस्ट हम वो डिफॉल्ट आर्ग कहते हैं और बेसिकली लिस्ट म्यूटेबल होती है. तो इसीलिए इस चीज को ऐसे म्यूटेबल डिफॉल्ट आर्ग कहते हैं. तो वी हैव फंक्शन विथ अ म्यूटेबल डिफॉल्ट आर्ग्यूमेंट एंड वी आर एक्सपेरिमेंटिंग ऑन इट. बेसिकली मैंने एक नई अपेंड टू फंक्शन का यूज किया एंड देन द सेकंड का यूज किया. तो कोई एक्सपेक्ट कर सकता है कि इसका आउटपुट क्या होगा? Anyone
So,
please drop answer in the chat.
so,
Yeah.
in first case, we have already used that list, right? Two list, and we have appended the value 12. So in second case, it will be an empty list again.
Mm-hmm.
So 1 minute, let me check it again.
Okay. So मतलब कोई एक्सपेक्टेड आउटपुट जस्ट कोड देखते हैं ऑब्वियसली, मतलब ऑनेस्टली रन मत करना अभी, बट रन किए बिना आपको क्या लगता है कि क्या क्या आंसर आउटपुट क्या क्या होना चाहिए? कोई भी गैसेस वगैरह मार दो.
12 and in new line it's 82.
So 12 and 82
12
both.
or
क्या? सॉरी.
So one will be 12 and another will be 82, like two lists having one element each.
Okay, so
So there'll
kind
be
of
two elements, 12 comma 82.
in the second output, like we have two print statements, right?
Yeah, the
So in the
second one.
first print, what will be the output of first print statement?
12,
12.
Only
And the
12.
second?
12
82.
comma
Only
82.
82.
82 and 82. Both.
Okay. Yeah. So let's run it, please. Refresh. Um, yeah. So and like why is it that? Because कोड पे देखो तो एक बार कि मतलब बेसिकली कोड पे हम काइंड ऑफ आर्गुमेंट में डिफॉल्ट आर्गुमेंट एक एम्प्टी लिस्ट है. So why is it so? Anyone have some, ये बग कहाँ है? बेसिकली एक्सपेक्टेड आउटपुट तो ऐसे ही होना चाहिए ना बेसिकली. पहले 12 एंड देन फिर 82, मतलब एक ही दोनों अलग अलग लिस्ट होनी चाहिए ना. तो ऐसे क्यों हो रहा है? एनीवन हैव सम गेसेस और इज इट अ
बिकॉज
बग?
अपेंड स्टेटमेंट से बेसिकली न्यू वैल्यू को ऐड करेगा बस एंड में.
सो
या बट
कभी होने नहीं वाली है
क्या, सॉरी?
सर प्रीवियस वैल्यू क्लियर नहीं होगी ना ऑटोमेटिकली अपेंड यूज करने पे
सर हम लोग तो क्या कहते हैं अनर लिस्ट में 2 वाला ही अरे डाल रहे हैं, मतलब क्या कहते हैं लिस्ट डाल रहे हैं, सॉरी। तो फिर पहले हमने 12 ही था, तो 2 वाले एरे में फिर 12 का 82 डाला, तो मतलब सेम ही एरे जा रहा है दोनों में, सही लिस्ट जा रहा है।
बट हम तो एरे पास ही नहीं करते हैं, लाइक
हम लोग ने तो एम्प्टी एरे पास किया है फिर से, लाइक इफ वी आर कॉलिंग दैट फंक्शन तो।
सो व्हाई इज इट सो, लाइक ऐसा क्यों हो रहा है बेसिकली?
I think you can tell it.
या
सर हमने
हाँ हाँ, बोलो बोलो।
सर एज अ फंक्शन देखे तो उसमें दो वैल्यूज पास होनी चाहिए, एक इंटीजर और दूसरी एरे की, मतलब एक एरे पास होना चाहिए। सर हम एरे पास नहीं कर रहे तो सर उसकी वैल्यू लाइक जो रहेगी वही रहेगी, मतलब वो ओवरराइट होके वापस रीडिफाइन नहीं होगा।
ओके, या हाँ, काइंड ऑफ सही है आंसर वैसे तो। बेसिकली माई लिस्ट एंड अदर लिस्ट में हम सेम टू रिटर्न कर रहे हैं, हाँ मतलब। बट वो कैसे हो रहा है, मतलब सेम सेम एरे रिटर्न कर रहे हैं, बट वो कैसे हो रहा है, लाइक ऐसा नहीं लगता कि फंक्शन हम जब कॉल करेंगे तो टू जो है वो एम्प्टी लिस्ट आ जाएगी? ऐसा नहीं होना चाहिए?
नहीं सर, मतलब एक बार डिफाइन हो गया है तो फिर सर वो टू की वैल्यू को ओवरराइट नहीं करेगा।
या राइट, दैट्स द थिंग। बेसिकली ये पाइथन में एक अनएक्सपेक्टेड बिहेवियर कह सकते हैं। पाइथन का बिहेवियर ऐसा है कि बेसिकली जब फंक्शन हम डिफाइन करते हैं तो जो म्यूटेबल आर्ग्यूमेंट्स होते हैं, तो मतलब कोई भी आर्ग्यूमेंट जो होता है वो फंक्शन के डिफाइनिंग टाइम पे रिजॉल्व होता है। मतलब कि वो टू को पहले असाइन ही कर देगा, ठीक है, फिर बाद में वो कभी भी फंक्शन की कॉल पे असाइन नहीं करेगा। मतलब काइंड ऑफ हमने फंक्शन पे कॉल किया तब वो टू को असाइन नहीं करेगा, डिफाइन डेफिनेशन के टाइम पे ही जब पहली बार इंटरप्रेटर वहां जाएगा डिफाइन करेगा तभी वो असाइन करेगा। सो सेकंड टाइम जो होगा वो असाइनमेंट का ऑपरेशन रिपीट नहीं होगा। सो दैट इज द अनएक्सपेक्टेड बिहेवियर। ये कॉमन डेवलपमेंट में भी हो सकता है। सो आई हैव सम सॉल्यूशन, बट आई गेस आप पहले सॉल्यूशन इसको दो कि क्या हम सॉल्व कर सकते हैं जिससे ये चीज़ ना हो। मे बी कहीं मुझे इस टाइप की चीज़ें चाहिए कि म्यूटेबल आर्ग्यूमेंट्स या तो लिस्ट हो सकती है या तो मैप एक आर्ग्यूमेंट में हो सकता है, तो उसको कैसे हैंडल करें? कोई आइडिया है क्या कि कोड लिख के आप बता दो चलेगा तो, कि इसको कैसे रिजॉल्व
सर
करें
हम
इस चीज़ को?
सर हम ऐसा कर सकते हैं कि 12 कॉमा एक एम्प्टी लिस्ट भी पास कर दे साथ में।
अच्छा हाँ, मतलब राज एक मिनट, वो जो है ना, हाँ कोई भी एक ले ले, हाँ कॉमा में एक एम्प्टी लिस्ट पास कर दो।
मैं टाइप नहीं कर सकता।
राज, अच्छा हाँ, या सॉरी, या ये एडिट, हाँ हाँ सॉरी, ये जस्ट वेट, मैं अपने पीसी में प्रेजेंट करता हूँ, रुक। जस्ट वेट अ मिनट। I guess now you can see. Hello, can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, cool. So basically आप वही कह रहे हो ना कि kind of ऐसे ही करते हैं, मतलब यहाँ टू में कुछ रखे नहीं, राइट? ऐसे ही कह रहे हो ना?
हाँ सर, बस वही।
ओके, हाँ ये भी कर ही सकते हैं, बट काइंड ऑफ एक एब्स्ट्रैक्शन टाइप का सीन होता है। मतलब बेसिकली क्या होता है कि ये एक काइंड ऑफ हम एक डेवलपमेंट में बहुत सारे टाइप के फंक्शंस क्या कहते हैं, लाइक हम कोड रिडक्शन का सोचते हैं कि सपोज जो है मुझे यही करना, मुझे इस पे भी सपोज यही करना होगा, तो मुझे यहाँ भी ऐसे एम्प्टी लिस्ट देनी होगी, तो काइंड ऑफ एक हम एक कॉमन कोड नहीं बना सकते, हमें बार बार ये रिपीट करना पड़ता है। आई नो कि ये छोटी सी चीज़ है, बट अगर बड़ी स्केल पे करने जाए तो ये चीज़ ऐसी हो सकती है कि हम जो फंक्शन चाहते थे, ठीक, हम जो फंक्शनलिटी यहाँ चाहते थे कि बेसिकली क्या, अगर एम कोई एरे पास ना करूँ तो वो क्या करेगा कि जस्ट एक सिंगल एरे रिटर्न करेगा, तो हम जो फंक्शनलिटी बनाना चाहते थे ये उस हिसाब का हुआ नहीं, मतलब काइंड ऑफ एक बार बार हमें ये रिपीट करना पड़ता है, तो ये भी कर ही सकते हैं, बट ये थोड़ा प्रोफेशनल कम लग रहा है ऑनेस्टली, मतलब इसमें ज़्यादा कोड नहीं है, बट जस्ट फॉर थिंकिंग ऑफ, जस्ट फॉर सेक ऑफ थिंकिंग हम और कौन कौन सी तरीके से ये सॉल्व कर सकते हैं। ये भी आइडिया सही है, नो डाउट।
सर
हाँ हाँ
हम लोग ऐसा कुछ कर सकते हैं कि हम लोग लिस्ट जो सेकंड आर्ग्यूमेंट है 2 उसको पूरा हटा दे एंड सिर्फ उनसे एलिमेंट एक्सेप्ट करें, और फिर जैसे डेफ के नीचे हम लोग 2 इज असाइंड एज एम्प्टी लिस्ट कर ले, तो सो लाइक जब भी हम उसे
हाँ
कॉल
सर,
करेंगे तो वो एक एम्प्टी लिस्ट ही कॉल होगी।
ये सर 2 को अंदर फंक्शन में लिख देते हैं तो बार बार वो वही होएगा।
ओके, सो मतलब मैं ऐसे ही करूँगा कि सपोज 2 को यहाँ रख दूंगा, राइट?
हाँ
ऐसे ही ना, बट
हाँ
काइंड ऑफ अब मुझे ये
अब
वाली
तो
भी
अब एक
फंक्शनैलिटी चाहिए,
डेफिनेशन ही बदल दी तुम
या
लोगों ने।
मुझे ये वाली भी फंक्शनैलिटी चाहिए कि मैं ये डालूं तो भी मुझे आएगा
सर हम
लाइक
ऐसा कर
अपेंड का
सकते हैं कि
डेफिनेशन
रिटर्न
ऐसा है ना
स्टेटमेंट के पहले,
कि हाँ हाँ बोलो बोलो।
सर रिटर्न स्टेटमेंट के पहले हम 2 डॉट क्लियर कर दे तो।
ओके, तो फिर
हाँ
तो फिर
वैल्यू
कैसे
नहीं
टू
आएगी।
रिटर्न ही कैसे करेंगे, मतलब फिर पूरी लिस्ट एम्प्टी लिस्ट
हाँ
रिटर्न
हाँ
करेंगे फिर?
सॉरी, वो भी एक,
हाँ,
हाँ सॉरी।
सर इफ कंडीशन डाल सकते हैं।
इफ कंडीशन, कैन यू रिपीट कि किस तरीके से, आई मीन?
अगर वो लाइक उसको एम्प्टी कर देने का, अगर लाइक वो भरा हुआ हो इफ
अच्छा,
कंडीशन से।
मतलब सपोज जो है 2 डॉट, सॉरी, लेन 2 इज इक्वल टू 0 करके है, तो मैं समथिंग इनिशियल इस टाइप का।
हाँ, फिर उसको एम्प्टी कर देने का, टू एम्प्टी।
हाँ, ओके, या गॉट इट, आई गेस, हाँ, यही काइंड ऑफ सही सॉल्यूशन है। बेसिकली हम क्या करेंगे कि इनिशियली उसको है ना नन कर देंगे, पाइथन में ये एक कीवर्ड होता है नल के लिए, वॉइड के लिए, वॉइड तो नहीं, नल के लिए एक कीवर्ड होता है, तो बेसिकली अभी ये किसी को भी रिप्रेजेंट नहीं कर रहा, वो किसी को भी पॉइंट नहीं कर रहा, तो हम यहाँ ऐसे चेक कर सकते हैं। अगर सपोज ये मैंने यहाँ आर्गुमेंट पास किया तो यहाँ नन नहीं रहेगा, राइट? तो यहाँ हम चेक कर सकते हैं कि इफ 2 इज नन, देन हम 2 को एम्प्टी लिस्ट बना सकते हैं। तो इसी तरीके से हम क्या कहते हैं कि हर एक कॉल टाइम पे हम उसको एम्प्टी लिस्ट बना देंगे, ठीक है? कॉलिंग टाइम पे हम ये डिफाइनिंग टाइम पे हम एम्प्टी लिस्ट असाइन नहीं कर रहे, हम कॉलिंग टाइम पे असाइन कर रहे हैं। सो इज दैट क्लियर, द होल थिंग?
यस सर।
यस
या
सर।
एक और
यस
चीज मैं
सर।
बताना चाहता था, इससे इससे भी अच्छी चीज क्या है कि ये तो ठीक है बग था, बट हम इस बग से फीचर कैसे बना, बग मतलब काइंड ऑफ मतलब काइंड ऑफ ये एक फंक्शनलिटी पाइथन में ऐसा ऐसा बिहेवियर है, इसको हम फीचर कैसे बना सकते हैं? तो अगर तुम लोगों ने वो डीपी सब कुछ शायद पढ़ा होगा कि नहीं, बट बेसिकली ऐसे होता है कि सपोज मुझे कोई आइटम जो है वो कैश करने है, मतलब कि मतलब बेसिकली क्या है कि मुझे रिमेम्बर करना है कि लास्ट टाइम में मैंने जो कॉल किया था, मतलब जो लास्ट जब कॉल हुआ था, सपोज मैं दो दो फंक्शन के कॉल करवा रहा हूँ, तो मुझे बस ये याद रखना है फॉर सेक ऑफ मतलब कंप्यूटेशन थोड़ा कम करने के लिए, सपोज मुझे रिमेम्बर करना है कि लास्ट टाइम जब कॉल किया था तो उसकी वैल्यू इतनी आई थी, तो यहाँ मैं क्या कर सकता हूँ, एक अगर ऐसा कुछ सीनारी हो तो यहाँ एक मैं काइंड ऑफ आर्ग्यूमेंट बना सकता हूँ जिसमें मैं क्या कहता हूँ, सारी डिक्शनरी बना दिया, तो मैं कोई भी वैल्यू यहाँ कैश कर सकता हूँ जो मे बी फर्दर कम्युनिक सॉरी फर्दर कंप्यूटेशन में मतलब फर्दर फंक्शन के कॉल में ये चीज़ें सेव्ड रहे और आगे फिर से ये चीज़ें जो सेव है उसका अगर यूज़ हो रहा है तो ये फिर से कंप्यूट ना करनी पड़े। तो आई गेस एक डायनामिक प्रोग्राम करके अगर शायद आपने नहीं देखा तो उसमें इस टाइप का कंसेप्ट आता है। तो बेसिकली उसमें वही करते हैं कि बार बार एक ही चीज़ को कंप्यूट करने से अच्छा एक ही चीज़ को कंप्यूट करो, उसको स्टोर कर दो मेमोरी में, फिर बाद में उसका रिजल्ट यूज़ कर लो। तो उस टाइम में ये वाला एक बिहेवियर अच्छा रहता है, मतलब जस्ट अगर आप फ्यूचर में इसके साथ काम करो तो याद रखना बस उसी लिए। सो दैट इज अबाउट दिस प्रॉब्लम। इफ थैंक यू फॉर लिसनिंग मी एंड कोई डाउट हो तो बताना। बाकी हमारे पास आई गेस आप लोग बोर नहीं होंगे, राइट? हेलो।
No, no, not at all. It was a great learning.
Yeah.
No, sir.
And
No, sir.
we have some more questions on CSS and HTML. So yeah, please share your screen.
Audible?
Yeah. So please share your screen.
Is it visible?
Yeah.
Now let's begin with some designing part of CSS, right? Like it's been a long time you are learning about CPP and Python and dealing with some addresses and memory units. Now let's put some light on designing part. So as you can see, the question here is we need to have the color of happy to be green. Now the particular part here is I have implemented 3 classes here, 1, 3 and 2. And you can also see the HTML here. It is a class division with a class name 3 and 1, and inside there is another division with classes 3 and 2. So basically the requirement is to just change the color of happy to green without adding any single line of code. Hello, am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
कलर को ब्लू की जगह ग्रीन कर देंगे ना?
Yes, we need to
3
change the
class.
color of happy from blue to green without adding any line of code.
So in 3 class you have written color as blue. So instead of blue we can write it as green. So it will be green, no?
I'm saying without editing, you just need to either it is a question. If I tell you the path, you will get it very early on. So I'm not just going to tell you that. So it is basically related. You cannot mutate any pre-written code. You just need to do it without adding anything also. Like it might be clear that it is something related to the class number 1 and class number 3.
Changing the
This
class
might,
name, I guess.
yes. You can see
Changing
both
the
the
class
classes are
name.
both classes are included. Class with name 3 and class with
3.
name 1 is also included.
Dot 3 dot 2. Sorry, dot 3 dot 1.
Yes, dot 3 is also there and dot 1 is also there.
I mean, sir, we'll add dot 3 is there, so we'll add dot 1 as well. So it will be changed.
Like where are you saying in the class attribute of division?
Yes, sir. I mean, in the CSS where we have defined, so in at dot 3 we'll also add dot 1 as well.
Sir, if you
Means you are
remind.
trying to make it specific, right?
Yes, sir.
Okay, that can be a way. Means you are writing very specific code. Then if you type dot 3 dot 1, so it would be applied to every division that has both the classes as 3 and 1. So this can be a possible reason or solution. So let's try it out. Also, this is gonna work, but there is also a way to do it. Like just depending on the precedence order. एक मिनट.
What करना color green पे important करके.
Especially I was going to talk about it. The way to write exclamation important is a very what you can say, you shouldn't use it, because the problem is if you add that important in a class which is used by many divisions, the rest of the divisions are also affected by it. So try to avoid that exclamation important mark at the end of a property and its value. It is not a good practice to do so, but if there is a drastic case where you can't do anything, you might use. So this particular answer from my side, like the dot 3 dot 1 was a correct answer. Like you can increase the specificity of the particular class. There is also a way that you put the dot 3 class. 1 minute.
Sir.
Yes.
So dot 1 वाली class को अगर नीचे ले लें तो फिर उसका color.
Yes, correct. Now we will put the dot 3 class above dot 1 class. It is not running, but 1 minute. Load this. Like, can you see the change?
Yes, sir.
So basically the problem is the precedence order, the way the classes are declared in the style sheet or in the style tag. So the class which is declared later has more what you can say dominance over the properties declared in the previous class. Like the class declared 1 has now the dominance over the class 3. Like previously when the color was blue, the 3 class was below the class number 1, class with the value 1. So the color blue property of 3 was in effect. But right now, due to interchanging their positions, the color property of class 1 is in effect. That is green. So that is the solution for this, without writing anything or just shifting the classes. Like increasing the specificity is a good thing, but you will have to write very repetitive code if you do it. Like basically when you try to build any small buttons or designing buttons or anything else, and there you write specific code. Like in most of the cases, if you have to develop a library or anything, you have to create the button in each ever color possible. And if you try to do this, like you will increase the specificity, like doing dot 31 dot 32, then you have to write the repeated code again and again. So try to avoid it. That this can be a solution. So this was the first question. Now let's move on to the second one. This I think is a pretty easy one as compared to first one. Is it visible? Q2 class.
Yes.
Now the problem is change the sentence position from current state to the center of the box. Just a single mistake. Single mistake is like there is a property, a value pair missing there somewhere. You just need to find it, and why is the reason behind it.
Sir, display flex.
Yes, correct. This is the basic problem. Like most of the time, some people miss it. Display flex is very necessary because in flexbox the container is divided into 12 columns, and this align items property is based on that. So align items and justify content. These both properties are dependent on the division of the column into divided the column in 12 columns. So if you do not declare display as flex, it won't work. I added display flex here. The same problem again. 1 minute. Like it is done. So the problem was the display flex property. That is, you have to keep in mind that these two properties, that is align items and justify content, required for the display to be flex. So this was the concept here, that you need to remember this, because in most of the time when you design website or something and try to represent in the middle, you need to remember this point. So let's move on to the next question. Now this is something about JavaScript. Like this is necessary JavaScript. If you means when you develop any website or develop any code, there are sometimes you don't need to call the function, so you can use this. So what is the particular problem in this? Is there is a fault in this code? If I show you the console, can you see the error? Hello?
Yes. Yeah. We can see.
The error is in the last point, the uncaught type error. Intermediate value is not a function.
Calling a function and again function is giving error.
So what is the main reason behind this error?
I think we are passing a argument like function.
So you are saying the argument for which function? There are first tell me how many functions are there in this piece of code?
Three
functions, right? So where you are saying that argument for the middle function, that is this one, is the last function, right?
Yes. Okay.
उनसे फंक्शन कंप्लीट होने के बाद तो ओपन क्लोजिंग ब्रैकेट्स नहीं आएंगे.
मतलब लाइन नंबर 4 पे
सर लास्ट वाली लाइन में ओपन क्लोजिंग के ब्रैकेट्स लगे हैं तो
हाँ नहीं, दैट इज द प्रॉपर्टी ऑफ जावास्क्रिप्ट नोन एज इमीडिएटली इन्वोक्ड फंक्शंस. में ऐसा होता है कि कुछ फंक्शन को कॉल करने की जरूरत नहीं होती है, वो जैसे तुम डिक्लेयर है तुम्हारे स्क्रिप्ट में तो वो रन हो जाएंगे पहले से. तो वो टाइप का फंक्शन है कि जिसमें डबल ब्रैकेट स्टार्ट होता है, एक ओपनिंग ब्रैकेट क्लोजिंग ब्रैकेट एंड ओपनिंग ब्रैकेट क्लोजिंग ब्रैकेट इमीडिएट, ऐसा इस फॉर्म में ऐसे डिक्लेयर होते हैं वो. और जो सेकंड ब्रैकेट होती है वो होती है उसका पैरामीटर, और फर्स्ट ब्रैकेट में होता है फंक्शन, आर्ग्यूमेंट जाती है मतलब सेकंड पैरामीटर में. तो इस पर्टिकुलर क्वेश्चन में यही प्रॉब्लम है कि जो मेन जो आईआईएफई है बाहर का फंक्शन, उसके अंदर दो फंक्शन डिक्लेयर किए हुए हैं, पर ये जो फर्स्ट उसके अंदर का जो फर्स्ट वाला है उसके बाद अगर हम कोलन डाल दे तो इससे हुआ क्या, इससे ये हुआ कि ये जो फर्स्ट वाला फंक्शन है ये कंप्लीट हुआ और सेकंड और एक आईआईएफई बन गई. पर अगर मैं उसको कोलन को नहीं डालता तो ये जो सेकंड जो आईआईएफई है उसके अंदर ये उस फर्स्ट फंक्शन की आर्ग्यूमेंट बन जाती. और जैसे इस फंक्शन में रिटर्न टाइप कुछ है ही नहीं तो उसके आर्ग्यूमेंट बनेगी नहीं. तो इसकी वजह से ये काम ही नहीं कर रहा था, इसलिए एरर दे रहा था. तो अगर हम इस फर्स्ट आईएफई को इधर टर्मिनेट कर दे कोलन के सेमी कोलन के साथ तो ये दोनों इंडिपेंडेंट हो गए, तो फिर ये रन होगी साथ में ऐसा. तो ये कंसेप्ट थी आईआईएफई की. तो ये याद रखने की कोशिश करो, ये अच्छी चीज है आईआईएफई कि बहुत जगह यूज भी होगी ऐसा. मतलब इसके रिलेटेड कोई डाउट्स हो तो बोल दो. हेलो
सर एक बार ये वापस बता दीजिए ना, मतलब ये दो जो हम डाल रहे हैं ब्रैकेट उसका क्या सिग्निफिकेंस है, वो समझ नहीं आया.
सिग्निफिकेंस ऐसा होता है कि अगर तू कोई जावास्क्रिप्ट लिख रहा है, कोई जावास्क्रिप्ट का कोड लिख दिया या फिर कोई एक्सटर्नल स्क्रिप्ट में लिख दिया, तो हमें कोई भी फंक्शन लिखने के बाद उसे कॉल करने की जरूरत होती है कि इफ यू राइट. हाँ तो मतलब स्क्रिप्ट लिख दिया, स्क्रिप्ट टैग के अंदर भी लिख लिया तूने फंक्शन और उसे कॉल ही नहीं किया तो वो कभी एग्जीक्यूट होगा ही नहीं. पर ये जो आईआईएफई चीज जो है इमीडिएटली इन्वोक्ड फंक्शन बोला जाता है इनको. तो उनका ऐसी चीज होती है कि जैसे ही तू डिक्लेयर कर कोई भी, और तू भले ही उसे कॉल मत कर, वो चीज चलने वाली है।
ओके ओके
हाँ
सर।
मतलब भले ही स्क्रिप्ट में मैंने फंक्शन लिखा था, लाइक फंक्शन एक के लिख दिया मैंने, फंक्शन कोई भी लिख दिया, पर उसे कॉल नहीं किया, और मैंने HTML CSS चला लिया, सब मतलब रन कर ली वेबसाइट ब्राउजर में, और वो स्क्रिप्ट चलेगी नहीं। और उसी फंक्शन को अगर मैंने इमीडिएटली इन्वोक फंक्शन बोल के डिक्लेयर किया है, तो भले ही मैं उसको शुरू भी ना करूँ, मतलब ब्राउजर को शुरू करने के बाद वो फंक्शन चलने वाला है हमेशा, ऐसा।
लाइक सपोज कोई फ़ॉन्ट जो है वो आपको डाउनलोड करने होंगे, या फिर कुछ ऐसे जो एक्सटर्नल चीज़ें हैं वो आपको फैच करनी होगी इंटरनेट से, तो वो इसमें डाल सकते हो। तो बेसिकली स्क्रिप्ट लोड होते ही वो फंक्शन कॉल कर देगा। तो लाइक जो सारी फैचिंग जो होगी वो सारी चीज़ें यहाँ हो सकती है, ये इसीलिए काम में आता है।
ओके सर।
और कोई डाउट इसमें?
नो सर।
या बाकी कोई भी चीज़ में लाइक कोई डाउट है सभी किसी को जो हमने डिस्कस की, एंड जो इंटर रिलेटेड एंड DSC रिलेटेड कोई डाउट हो इन जनरल? एनीथिंग एल्स इन डाउट सेक्शन?
And I mean, apart from academics, भी कोई doubt हो तो you can ask us regarding college, etc.
या राइट, एंड बेसिकली ये ऑनलाइन टाइम पे जूनियर्स एंड सीनियर्स एंड जूनियर्स की कम्युनिकेशन अच्छे से नहीं हो पा रही। सो आई गेस में हम ज़्यादा जूनियर्स जो डेवलपर बनना चाहते हैं उनके पास शायद नहीं पहुँचो, तो अगर आपके फ्रेंड हो तो आप उनको ही बता सकते हैं शायद दिस इज़ अ ग्रेट अपॉर्चुनिटी, so they can also fill the form for DSC junior devs. There is no there is no disadvantage in it. So
And we will be coming up with future events too, so it will be helpful for you all. And apart from being in the junior dev, the main advantage that I think is you have a whole big community of developers through which you can interact and clear your doubt, which is quite difficult when you want to do it personally. That is one other advantage you will get.
so if there are no any doubts, and अगर आपको कोई सजेशन हो कि ये टाइप के इवेंट्स करवा सकते हैं, और इवन सपोज बहुत ओपन सोर्स रिलेटेड भी डाउट्स आ रहे हैं, सो उसके बारे में भी इवेंट्स कर देंगे हम, जो डाउट्स जो भी हम कर सके वो। बट आपके पास भी कोई आइडियाज़ हो कि इस टाइप का इवेंट सही है, मतलब कॉमन हैकाथॉन्स वगैरह तो है ही, हम प्लान भी कर रहे हैं उस पर, बट कोई और आइडिया हो या फिर कोई टॉपिक्स जो है उसके बारे में आप सेशन वर्कशॉप करवाना चाहते हो, तो यू कैन फील फ्री। हमारे जो डिस्कॉर्ड सर्वर है, इंस्टाग्राम का हैंडल है, सारे जो सोशल मीडिया हैंडल्स है वहाँ मैसेज डाल सकते हो, सजेस्ट कर सकते हो। अगर कोई डाउट नहीं है तो फिर मीटिंग एंड करते हैं फिर।